This is the Show Up Show, helping coaches, service providers, leaders, and entrepreneurs to master showing up to build their brand, authority, and grow their business. Whether it's showing up on social media, in front of an audience, on a live interview, or an actual stage, this podcast is going to help you overcome visibility fear to confidently brand yourself as the authority in your industry. I'm Joanne Chan, aka the Confidence and Visibility Queen, and I am on a mission to share how I went from a nobody to the confident leader I am today, what I have learned, and what I have done to build my brand and business from scratch, and help you do the same so that you can make an impact in the world with the meaningful work that you do. Whether you are new to the business world or feeling unsure about public visibility, or you want to be seen and heard in a way that doesn't feel icky but authentic to you, you will discover how to become visible in your own unique way and show up as the confident entrepreneur you have always dreamed about becoming. Now, it's time to get you show up and be confidently visible so you can easily attract more clients and opportunities for yourself. If you want to succeed with online marketing and grow your business, you have to master the know, like, and trust factor. And I'm sure most of you or some of you are familiar with this concept, and maybe to some of you, this is totally new. So what is the know, like, and trust factor, and why does it matter? So the know, like, and trust is a marketing concept. The goal is to get your audience, your prospect, your lead, your customer, your followers to first know you, understand what you do, and like what you do, and eventually believe in what you do and buy your product and your services. So it's the 3 stages that you need to take people through in order to earn their trust. Because people are only going to buy from you when they know you, like you, and trust you. Just think about your own buying decision in the past. Like, what was the last thing, the last product, the last offer, the last coaching program or software that you bought online? Who did you buy it from, and why did you buy it from them? Like, why did you buy it from this person, not their competitors or not someone else who is offering the same product or the same services? By asking yourself this question and going through this exercise yourself, it's gonna help you understand customers' behavior. And it's going to help you better craft your marketing message to connect with your audience on a deeper level and to build meaningful relationship. Because business and marketing is all about relationship building. In fact, it's the same for all kinds of relationship. These principles apply across the board, be it partnership, business relationship, friendship, or a romantic relationship. In order for someone to decide if they want to have anything to do with you or not, they also have to know you, like you, and trust you. True. And most people want to sell you their offer the moment they meet you. And how often does that turn out well? It doesn't turn out well because it's like asking someone to marry you on the first date. It just doesn't work. You have to take time to get to know them more. You have to go on more dates, have dinner together, watch movies together. So you have to find out their likes and dislikes. And only when you both feel like you know each other well enough, you like each other well enough, and you can trust each other, then you ask the other person to be your girlfriend or to be your boyfriend. And that is the same for building the relationship with your audience and with your clients. So now that you know why is it important to build the know, like, and trust, let's talk about how to build the know, like, and trust. So the first stage is all about your brand awareness, your visibility, and your visibility is everything. This is where it starts, right? You have to help your audience get to know you. Because no matter how good you are, how amazing your offer is, if nobody knows you or if nobody knows about it, your business is going to struggle. And I always like to use this example because I used to run a high-end retail shop. So I want you to think about it this way. If you're running a brick and mortar business and you don't go to the shop and you don't put out the open signboard to let people know, hey, we are open for business today, we are open today, how is your business going to be? Would you be getting clients? Would you have any walk-in? Would it be profitable at the end of the month? No. So think about it. It's the same when it comes to your online presence, your online business. But the problem is we don't always think about it this way. But your online presence is you telling people that your business is up and running. Your social media, your website, your content are your virtual storefront. You showing up is telling people that you are here to serve. So if you really want to get known, become visible, you have to show up. You have to show up consistently, because if not, people will only forget about you. You need to consistently put yourself in front of your target audience every single day. Yes, every single day. Why? Because there is a statistic that shows it actually takes someone, a prospect or lead, to hear or see your message at least 7 times before they take action to buy from you. So if you're not showing up consistently, just know that your competitors, they are. Next, once people know you and know what you do, you want your audience and your community to like you. And I'm not saying you gotta please everyone and make everyone like you. Well, some people will like you and they will resonate with what you do, what you say, but some don't, and it's totally fine. The key is to be yourself. I know it sounds simple, but I cannot emphasize on this enough, and it actually is that simple. This means showing up and sharing who you are authentically. Because so often when we think about showing up online or attending a networking event or doing public speaking or going on podcasts, we feel like we have to put out the best version of ourselves. We have to show the best side. We cannot make mistakes. We have to be the perfect version of ourselves. But the opposite is true. You don't have to pretend to be someone you are not. Because pretending to be someone you are not is a sure backfire, because they won't resonate with you when you are perfect. They won't trust you if you're perfect. They won't like you if you're perfect. We don't like perfect people, true. It's all about creating a powerful personal brand that gets remembered. And that only happens when you're 100% true to who you are, because you are the brand. That is how you build a strong, irresistible, and authentic personal brand, because you are the brand. So show people the actual representation of who you are. Yes, be professional. Yes, be polite, be kind, be all these things, but also be a human. And as a human, we are all imperfect. Don't be afraid to show your emotions. And it's okay to make mistakes, to show your imperfections, to be vulnerable, to tell your stories. That is what I really mean when I say be real and authentic. And that is how actually I built my coaching business. Because when you do, you are able to connect with people on an emotional level, and you will attract people, your raving fans, who love you because of who you are. That is how you build deeper connection. That is how you build your tribe. And storytelling is extremely powerful. Recently, I attracted a premium client just because I told my origin story. And when I was sharing my origin story, he was there listening. I wasn't even selling or teaching anything. I was just sharing my story. But the moment after hearing my story, he said to me and in front of everyone else, I am so ready to hire you. And so by telling your origin story, you show authenticity and it inspires transformation. But of course, there is so much that goes into crafting your origin story and how to sell with storytelling. And I will be doing another episode just for that and just for you, so you can sell authentically with your stories. And the third and final stage is trust. This is the most important step, because without trust, people won't take out their credit card, they won't buy from you. Trust is the foundation of credibility. When your audience trusts you, they perceive you as reliable, knowledgeable, and competent. This credibility enhances your reputation as a leader and helps establish your authority in your industry. And people are more likely to value your opinions, to seek your advice and your expertise. So the question is, how do you build trust with someone? And we all know that trust takes time to build. And just like I mentioned in the very beginning, it's like any relationship you build. You don't expect to go into a relationship with someone on a first date, right? I mean, most of us don't. You need to invest time and effort in order to gain their trust. You need to demonstrate trust through your content and through your actions. You need to do things for your audience in order to gain their trust. You need to be constantly adding value and sharing your expertise. Like what I'm doing right here. I have my weekly podcast where I share my expertise, where I teach you something, and I also interview other industry experts. By doing so, I'm building the know, like, and trust factor with you, who is watching this and who is listening to this. Because the best way to build trust is to assert expertise in your niche and to collaborate with other experts in your industry. because there are so many choices, so many options today when people are looking to solve a problem or a challenge they are facing right now. So how do they make the choice? Well, they go to the trusted expert or the authority who has already built a relationship with them and has proven the expertise on their topic. So when your ideal client needs someone that offers the product or the services or the coaching that you do, you want to be the first one that comes to their mind. That is the goal. And building trust requires ongoing effort and to maintain, and your consistency is key. If you're not consistent in showing up, if you're not consistent in your messaging, if you're not consistent in your branding, then people are less likely to trust you. So that's how you build the know, like, and trust factor with your audience. And there are many, many ways to go about it. And in our program, we go even deeper into this concept. And I give you all the examples, all the case studies, and actionable steps for each stage. Like, what do you do exactly to create brand awareness and create visibility? And what do you do to build likability? And what actions to take to establish trust and credibility? So if you don't want to waste time second guessing and trying to figure it out yourself, the Confident Visibility and Authority Accelerator is the perfect place for you. We meet every week. You get all the modules, all the coaching tools, resources, templates, accountability, and the community and the events to help you move forward and show up and build your brand, build your business with ease and confidence. And I hope now that you have a lot of ideas of how to implement this concept into your business, and I can't wait to see you out there adding value and sharing your expertise and making an impact in your own unique way. So I hope you get some value out of this episode and it helps you with your visibility and your business. And there are 3 questions that I want to leave you with today, and I want you to answer this question yourself. The first question is, what does your business stand for? The second question is, how are you helping others while also achieving your goals? And the third question is, what sets you apart from your competitors? All right, thank you so much for your time. And that's all for today's episode. And if you are interested in joining our coaching program, make sure to visit the show note to learn more and send me a message if you have any questions. And I will always leave you the same way as I leave you every other episode. Show up. Success doesn't show up for you until you show up and pursue your own success. Thank you for listening to the Show Up Show with me, Joanne Chan. If you want to create more confidence, visibility, and authority in your business, send me a message on Instagram at Joanne Chan Coaching. DM me the word show up, and I will send you my free signature training, Visibility Creates Possibilities, that you can watch right away to start exploding your visibility today.